2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Yanks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Garrett Cole, California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Victor Reyes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. Your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the previous play.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. One strike now from Cole. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys pull that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it's a traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Willie Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball, that's it.
Still even at 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to hold the winner. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Taken in by Schoop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Vero?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning will retire.
here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Not the best changeup there. An easy take. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera moving to his left. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Second baseman Jonathan Schoop. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Great job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging. That's the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His career line against Garrett Cole. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That is fair. The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no scores. There's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Aaron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd with just 1 for 6. Now the first pitch. Base hit into right center.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Line down the left field line. This lands foul for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This is foul right side. The next 0-2. Torres, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8. The catcher, Gary.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Back outside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 1 hit in 16 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
High in the air down the right field line. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch on its way. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time.
A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Robbie Grossman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on the heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouled off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Leading up for the
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Tyro.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Thairo Estrada is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Count now a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. A 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Hit in the air down the right field line.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make a play for route number 2.
Brett Gardner.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First offering.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, Victor Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Stepping in once again is Harold Castro. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Willie Castro. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. So the first will get him, already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next to the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. That'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Castro is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. back to the as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on the way. Jonathan Stowe is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Count even now at 1-1. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. No one on with one down. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back, the third baseman, Gaynor Candelario.
Digging in next, Jeimer Candelario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw out strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Gleyber Torres stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to stand in is Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And they started with 1 high and away for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now Wood with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of it. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it carried off the foul ball for a homer.
Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after it for the strikeout.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. Dive and he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
In now, Gio Urshela. As he lies it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Estrada stands at first with 1 out. And he got it. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So it's a runner at first with Sagan. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the belt, the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. A runner on first with 2 away. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 strike now from Cole.
Hey! His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got a shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start. Currently 2nd in the American League here in the month of April. Next up is Miguel Cabrera, struck out in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You have to understand as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, you probably got to pull the trigger on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Pitch on the way. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts.
Wow, talk about mowing them down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
At the plate now, Robbie Grossman. As He will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means.
The next 0-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out, as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So next to hit is Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Grossman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Left side, but well foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The next 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Lifted in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Tigers lead 1. They're down 2-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. A pop out and a ground out for him at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch on the way. A ball with no strikes.
Yeah, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Harold Castro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to dig in, Willie Castro struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
And just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As he'll cut on and miss with a good slider at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the out at half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Julio Teheran will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Julio Teheran.
In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And right into the shift. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, first baseman,
Luke Voit will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count. Here it is. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Ferguson, 2 down.
now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next up, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Tehran sets. Here's his offering.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. But they're on top 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hit to first.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, strike two. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen bites.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeimer Candelario is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Next for the Tigers, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Now the first pitch. Swing and miss that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's deal is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
High in the air down the right field line. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Gardner. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So close, but with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty D. Boy, you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th D-roll, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball so good, John. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, off block, new and cover. It'll be interesting to see if the coaching slab him tonight or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Chad Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lazaro at second with 2 down. 1-2 now.
Put that in memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now in the box, Thairo Estrada, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
A shortstop, Thairo.
Now here's the first offering. Bounce it to the left side. 1 away. Definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Gio Urshela. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder,
It's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Reyes able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Now it'll be Robbie Grossman. And his guys needing to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch on the way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty B, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is their pitches to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This particular run, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Weak roller right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
From the stretch, Harold Castro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Was offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball to gap to give him a chance.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. In his career versus this pitcher, he's really struggled 0 for 10. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Reyes at second. Castro at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at third.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole earns win number 4 on the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Matthew Boyd pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chad Green gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.